Violet is about a young girl named Violet who, when she was younger, her face got chopped by an axe that her dad was using cutting wood.
She has a scar. The scar has developed a lot of image issues for her, so she's basically traveling across the South looking for a preacher who is going to heal her scar.
But not her flesh scar, the one deep inside.
And so she's on this bus and she meets a bunch of people on the way.
But it's not just about her journey, it's about everyone's journey, like around her. Everyone she encounters and how they affect her.
It eventually goes into like everybody else's story too.
Is a girl who has a scar that she carries outwardly on her face, but I think the show is really about how we all have our scars.
She's been closed off for years, so she's not, you know, social butterfly. She's very tough, kind of hard on the outside, but she's just trying to protect herself, really.
She's basically in like a mental state of disgust with herself and the way she looks, and this emotional state of, you know, unrest and stuff like that.
You train kids to jump out of airplanes.
No, what was two is next. Again, the idea is you have two conversations going on at once, so you've got to be on top of your cues.
Yeah, it's seedier, it's not so peppy. Okay, so we do these dances, but we're cool when we do them. Like more attitude. Yeah. Hey, I'm done. I'm done.
The All-State experience is insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a process in which you take people from all over the state and you bring them together and expect to create the same magic that most of us theater people are used to creating over a 6, 7, 8 week period. We do in a week.
I have to say the kids have, you know, everybody in the cast has really done their homework and they've taken their script, they've taken it seriously, they've taken real ownership of the show, which has to be in a situation like this.
What's unique about it is that you're bringing in kids from all over the state of Missouri to work together. And so you get to see the talent from all over. And you get to see these kids build relationships with other people and feed off of what they bring from their school. And with that, you develop something really unique. I think the really cool thing about the All-State experience is that we do have students from all over the state who
remarkably just kind of blended together, and they used all their talent skills together.
It's really crazy how talented everyone here is.
It's almost professional, but at the same time, it's like going back to preschool and being with all these new people.
Everyone like has so many different experiences and talents. The All-State show is really cool because everyone's coming together from like all different schools, and like not a lot of us knew each other before we came. We're all coming together to share all of our journeys together.
We all carry, like a great atmosphere and a spirit about everything. Like we've been here for like 4 days, and I know everyone's tired and stuff, and we all just seem to like somehow just put our other thoughts aside and just come together and make this show a masterpiece.
I have grown to love Violet. I love the story and the multiple plot lines: racism, what is beauty, healing old wounds and relationships.
Violet to me is about acceptance. It's about dealing with racism back in the mid-60s. It's about barriers. It's about lowering barriers. It's about acceptance and perceptions.
You're the image of your mama. She's in everything you are. You've got her eyes, you've got her smile. But your own spirit carried you this far. If I could, I'd take away your scar. You got to give it room and let it see. You got to give it room and let it see. You got to let it see. You got to let it see. You gotta give it room and let it see.
The music is really well written. There isn't anything in the music that isn't purposeful.
The symbolism in all the lyrics are very unique too. They're not pushed in people's faces, it's not spoon-fed. It allows the audience to really have their own ideas about what's happening.
It actually ended up being such an amazing experience, and I've learned so much.
I think this is one of the best written musicals. It's not big and showy.
I love the script, I love the score. This is actually a show I've been wanting to do for a long time. So when I got the opportunity to co-direct the All-State show, I was very excited because it's a great venue and way to produce a show that's not typically done in high schools, so kids can experience something that typically isn't done at the high school level.